Good morning to all viewer and subscriber. As you can see, I'm outside here trying to make a good men's of myself as in the nature, because sometimes it's good to come out in the nature and do your thing because, for mental health, that's good. Because sometimes you want some peace and quiet, because right now in the background I'm hearing a lot of birds and stuff. Shout out to all viewer and subscriber and all YouTubers out there who are pushing the work, putting in the work. I want to say enough love to all YouTubers, especially in Jamaica, who inspire me, And I want to say shout out to Daddy Gargan, old man in the States doing his thing, We love Elder because, a lot of knowledge. Anyway, I want to touch on a topic about YouTuber in Jamaica who really doing good. For all my viewers and subscribers out there, you guys need to go check out Simit TV. Simit TV. Simit is a Jamaican, who helping a lot of folks in Jamaica. But I see he make a video, and it's kind of a video which is like a referee, and that's a good thing to see, because you can know people from just the way they talk. You can assume things about people from what you see, but sometimes we all need to do our research because you got good people out there just like how you got bad people out there too, because there's two sides. But I want to say big up again to Simit TV. I see reach out to some people who they're part of the YouTube family. I call them YouTube family, and the reason why, because I just joined this thing like about 4 weeks now, and it's a learning process, and you have to just give props to all these guys who kind of paving the way or influence you, because people influence people in all different kind of way. And as you can see right now, a lot of people they let religion divide us, and it's not a good thing. But at the end of the day, we have to just reach out to each other and love each other and share the love. So I see Simit come out with a video talking about some YouTuber, which I follow all those guys. I think they're good guys, but I see they were having like some communication back and forth with each other, which I thought it was just for fun, because a lot of time people do these things for fun because to build numbers, especially when it's a business. You have to build numbers to make money off it. So I was watching them carry on, certain kind of way, as in like, not calling name, but they're doing stuff that normally that's what bloggers do. As in like, they call out whatever each other person do and they just move on to another person, which is normal because that's the way you build numbers. But I didn't think it was that serious until I see Colors came out as a referee in the ring crying for peace, just to tell you he's a good guy. And he was carefully of what he said about each individual, which I'm talking about. The individual is Oliver Lifestyle JA and JP. I call him JP, but it's J Progress, and Daddy Gargan. Big up yourself, Daddy Gargan. I love all elders because it's more knowledge. And a guy by the name of Common Sense. I watch a lot of his video and I follow him, but not as much as I follow Oliver Lifestyle Jamaica and Daddy Gargan and J Progress, JP. All you guys big up yourself. It's all love, all love. But what I'm trying to say, they were going at each other a certain kind of way, and that's what bloggers do. Sometimes you try to go at each other, but I thought it was for fun until Colors came out and crying peace as a referee in the middle, which was good. So what I'm trying to say right now, we all have our part to play in life, and sometimes you have to choose what you want to do and what you don't want to do, because a lot of people do this for money. I'm doing it right now. I don't know what's gonna be the outcome of it because I got a full-time job, and I realize it's a lot of work, but at the same time we don't need to tear down each other, because we need to spread the love, and love spread in many different ways. As in, you reach out to somebody and you say, you know what, you love what they're doing, you know, and we should not act as if somebody don't influence us for what we do in our day-to-day life. So as I said, Color Simit TV, all my viewers and subscribers out there, go check him out, because it's very interesting to see what he's doing. He's giving back a lot, because this is his full-time job, and he's giving back a lot. And all the people who donate to him for a good cause, you can see what he's doing. And you know, who knows, maybe in the future I'm gonna be maybe give a donation to his thing, because he's feeding a lot of homeless. I think it's 3 days a week downtown Kingston, and he's doing a lot for St. Vincent and the Grenadine after they do have that storm. They have a big storm and it was devastated. It break them over there, and he went back there and do a lot, and he team up with some other people in the States, and he team up with some people in St. Vincent. He actually have a team down in St. Vincent, just like how we have a team, Kingston team, that cook and go and bring all the food and give it to people who less fortunate. But what I'm trying to say right now, we have to reach out to each other. We have to try and reach out to each other, and we have no choice more than to do good, because doing bad is it's not good for nobody at all. So Color Simit TV are helping the people who less fortunate, and as far as I can see, he's getting a little bit of help, but he's also doing a lot out of his own pocket. And he's a family man, and he's traveling a lot, and these guys are touching, this other YouTuber is touching points that, you know, calling out his team member and, you know, getting like a conflict. And when I see he came out and talk about it, you know, I say, I gotta make a video about this, because that's what we do. In life these days, we have to just be careful what we say and what we do. We have to help each other. We cannot break down each other. And in every culture, this has been happening time after time. And I follow Oliver, and Oliver always talks stuff that makes sense. And one thing about Oliver, when he sees stuff, he's calling it out. J Progress, the same thing, but I guess something went off track with one of them, and it's become a problem. As in, like, you know, I wouldn't say they're cursing out each other, but they're calling each other's like name and stuff, which, you know, it's not a good thing when you're on YouTube to be like that. Especially, YouTube is a big platform, and, you know, we have to be careful what we said sometimes, because it affects each other. Because when I say affect each other, you can lose subscribers, and your subscribers matters to you. Especially when subscriber reaching out to you and tell you certain things, and you can look into it, which you're not gonna spend time go through everything, but you can look into certain things and change certain things, because we all learn from each other. We have no choice. We all learn from each other. And when we learn from each other, we change certain ways about us, because we cannot remain the same. We have to be always elevating each other and elevate ourselves. And when you can look into yourself and see what you're doing wrong and change it, props. Because sometimes some people never change their ways. I would say from they were like a kid up to their grown man, nothing changed about them. And when you don't change certain things about you, that means something is wrong. And even sometimes people might reach out to you and tell you certain things you don't like, and your reaction is not good, but in the long run, it'll come back around somewhere, and then you start questioning yourself and say, you know what, that person was right. But we don't have to really cut people's head off for when they call you out and stuff, because it happened. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all do make mistakes. And sometimes we make mistakes and we don't realize until somebody talk to us about it. And we just try to make amends of it and just move on. We have to grow up. And what we practice, we have to preach it. Because think about it. You have a kid live in your house, or two. How many kids you have? They watch you every step of the way. But at the end of the day, they're going to make their own decision. And when they make their own decision, it must be a good decision. Because I can look at family members and see they do stuff when I was younger and know within myself, no, sir, there's no way. No, not at all I'm going to be able to do that. Like I see family member drink and, they get drunk. And I said, there's no way I'm going to do that. Family member probably gamble. Family member probably have half a dozen kids with half a dozen different women. And you just said to yourself, wait a minute, I don't think that's right. So that's the way you change your life. As in like somebody influence you. It might be good and it might be bad. But you have to choose what you want to do, especially when you grow up and become an adult. Because we learn everything from our surrounding and from listening to other people. That's how you learn stuff, because no man is an island, no man stand alone. And it doesn't matter what people say, we all need each other. Because I have a job and I know a lot of stuff doing my job. But it doesn't matter what I do, I still need workers to help me to do what I'm doing. Because it doesn't matter what I start from scratch to the finish. If it's even to move something, I need somebody. So as I said, we always need somebody. But we just have some people these days, they take things too personal and they dwell on things too long and they don't try to change. And you as an adult sometimes even might see a kid doing something and they're making a mistake. Don't just stay on the outside and try to say to yourself, that kid is a bad kid. How the kid isn't gonna know he's a bad kid if you don't point it out to him? It's just like people who say they're Christian, call themselves Christian, because I wouldn't say they're Christian. Because real Christian, they'll sit down and they criticize people who's not doing what they're doing, instead of them to reach out to them and try to mold them in certain kind of way and change the whole dynamic of how they operate. Because you just need one person to change your art, because you can be a difference in somebody's life. And as I always said, we cannot do stuff on our own. We need each other. We need each other, and we can't do stuff alone. And that's what it boils down to, because we need each other. And we need more love, because we don't love, it's no good. Love conquer all hate. And that's what people need to start looking to change their wicked ways. Anyway, I'm over and out. Until next time. Got a couple more videos to drop. Please share, like, comment. Because, that's how we know what's going on the other side. And near and far, lots of love to all YouTubers out there and to all subscribers out there, friends and family. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I'm praying for it to be a better day. And I know today gonna be a good day. So peace out until next time.